Okay, so picture this, a fight. Not just any fight, but a brutal one. We're talking no rules, winner takes all, fight to the death kind of situation. Only one person walks away. Seriously messed up. Now meet Chio Min. This guy is down on his luck. We're talking seriously broke. He doesn't even own a bike. He's hustling, though. He's delivering water to offices during the day, and at night, he's a security guard at a parking lot. He's grinding, you know? When he finally gets home late at night, the only company he has is his pet turtle. Sad, right? His security job isn't that hard, though. He actually has a lot of downtime. One night, he's totally engrossed in a boxing match on TV when bam, this girl walks in out of nowhere and hands him a bunch of food. Red bean jelly, tangerines, and kimbap, Korean sushi rolls. Chio Min is completely bewildered. Like, who is this girl? Why is she acting so comfortable? And why is she calling him uncle? Turns out she's blind, and she thought he was the old security guard who used to work there. When she realizes he's the new guy, she gets all embarrassed and tries to take the food back. But it's pouring rain outside, so she's stuck waiting by the curb. Chio Min feels bad for her, so he invites her in to watch TV. He figures he's not going anywhere anytime soon. But he's not even paying attention to the movie. He's just staring at her, totally fascinated. You can tell he's been single for way too long. Haha. After the movie, she gives him a box of kimbap as a thank you and heads out. Chio Min gets a nice late-night snack, and he can't help but feel a little happy thinking about this cute, blind girl. Now let's switch gears and meet this girl. Her name is Jong Wa. She works at a call center, and she's dealing with a super annoying customer complaint. Then, her creepy boss comes over, starts asking if she's okay, and even starts massaging her shoulders. This guy has been hitting on her for a while, but she's totally not interested. Ugh, you know the type. Back to Chio Min. One day, he visits his old MMA gym. Turns out, he used to be a big deal, raised by his master, Choi, from childhood to be an amazing fighter. But for some reason, for years ago, he just quit. Out of the blue. He kneels and apologizes to his master. But the old man is still furious. The coach, Bang, is way more enthusiastic. He introduces Chio Min to everyone, saying, "This is Chio Min. He was the MMA champion 5 years ago. One look from him and his opponents would fall. Apparently, he was that good." Here's where things get interesting. Turns out that the guy Chio Min fought in his last match, Tae-sik, is now training at the same gym. He's a professional MMA star now. Tae-sik, all cocky and arrogant, challenges Chio Min to a sparring match. But Chio Min just coldly refuses. Even when his master tells him to, he just bows his head and apologizes. The master gets so mad that he slaps him across the face and kicks him out of the gym. Later that night, Jong Wa shows up at the parking lot to hang out. She's totally engrossed in the TV, constantly asking him about the characters' clothes and hairstyles. Chio Min is baffled. He's not used to talking to girls, especially about stuff like that. He's like, "Why are you asking about that stuff when you're watching a movie?" Then, she shyly asks Chio Min to open the window. "Have you been working out?" she asks. Turns out, his million-year-old unwashed shoes are stinking up the place. Awkward. He sheepishly sneaks outside to wash his feet. When Jong Wa leaves, Chio Min gives her some peaches. She's thrilled and even wants to shake his hand. "My name isn't Hey, it's Ha Jong Wa," she says. She asks him, "Why are your hands so rough?" But Chio Min avoids the question. The next night, Chio Min is waiting for her, all excited for her to come watch TV. He's wearing brand new shoes, he's already opened the window, and he keeps sniffing the air to make sure he doesn't smell bad. He hears the tapping of her cane, and he knows she's arrived. As soon as she sits down, Jong Wa smells the new shoes. Chio Min awkwardly lies and says he's had them for a few days. As they watch the movie, Jong Wa gets all emotional and starts crying for the main character. She's clearly very sensitive and may feel that her own life isn't going so great either. So after their movie night, Jong Wa heads home like usual. But all of a sudden, a car comes screeching up behind her, honking like crazy. She gets startled and jumps out of the way, tripping and bumping into a stack of gold crates. Chio Min rushes over to help, but Jong Wa's hurt her leg. And to make matters worse, the grumpy store owner is demanding that they pay for the broken beer bottles. Chio Min just hands over the money and takes her to the hospital. On the train ride back, Jong Wa asks him what his name is. Chio Min tells her it's Marcelino, which she thinks is hilarious. "That sounds like a foreigner's name," she says, all excited. Cheol-min offers to carry her home since her leg is still hurting. Jong Wa warns him that he'll regret it, but Cheol-min brushes it off. This is nothing compared to the stamina of a boxer, he boasts. But when they get to her place, he's horrified to see this crazy tall staircase. It looks like climbing Mount Everest. Cheol-min is huffing and puffing like a bull pulling a cart. And to top it off, some bratty kid is poking him in the butt with a stick. He barely makes it to the top without passing out. But thanks to this heroic act, Jong Wa invites him to a concert to thank him. You can imagine how thrilled Cheol-min is. He's been single for so long that he feels like he just won the lottery. The next day, Jong Wa spends the whole afternoon getting her hair done. She wants to look perfect for their first date. But the old lady at the salon gives her this crazy, frizzy hairstyle that looks like a pile of hay. Cheol-min is speechless. He doesn't know what to say. Her hair is a little different, he thinks, but she's still interesting. Jong Wa is lost in the music, but Cheol-min is just staring at her. After the concert, he asks her out to dinner. They're having a nice time, chatting and laughing, when Jong Wa asks him about his job and his past. Suddenly, Cheol-min turns cold. "It's none of your business," he snaps. Jong Wa's innocent question has hit a nerve. It's a part of his life that he doesn't want to talk about. It's also why he always dodges questions about his name and his history. His harsh attitude makes Jong Wa angry, and she storms off home alone. He must not be serious about me if he's hiding something, she thinks. Just as she's about to go inside, Cheol-min blurts out, "I used to be an MMA fighter. I did some bad things in the past, but I don't want to live like that anymore. I'm ashamed of my past, so I didn't want to talk about it," but Jong Wa is still upset. After that day, she stopped coming to the parking lot to watch TV. Cheol-min is heartbroken, but he just watches her from afar. His old master, Choi, comes to convince him to return to the ring, but he refuses. Choi presses him, asking why he disappeared in the first place. Cheol-min finally tells him the truth. He went to prison for over 4 years after leaving the fighting world. Apparently, Cheol-min became a debt collector, using his fighting skills to intimidate people who owed money. One day, he chased a guy back to his house. Suddenly, the police showed up. Before he could react, the guy poured gasoline on himself, lit himself on fire, and jumped out of the window. Cheol-min tried to stop him, burning his own hands in the process. The police arrested him and sentenced him to 4 years and 3 months. Luckily, the man survived. Even now, Cheol-min visits him at the monastery where he's been living, and where the nuns gave him the saint's name Marcelino. This is really getting deep, guys. Now back to Jong Wa. Her boss, team leader Ma, calls her into his office to give her a gift. He puts his arm around her, being all creepy, and invites her out to dinner. Jong Wa thanks him and practically runs out of the office, leaving the sleazy boss fuming. That night, she's struggling to open her door when she hears someone behind her. It's the creepy boss again, holding an empty bottle of liquor. He pushes her aside and barges into her apartment. He sees the gift that he gave her, tears open the bag, takes out a necklace, and tries to put it on her. All the while, he's groping her and being a total creep. So, Jong Wa manages to push the creepy boss off of her, but he just goes ballistic and starts beating the crap out of her. Then, he tries to sexually assault her. But thank God, Cheol-min shows up just in time. He drags the sleazy jerk off her and starts pummeling him, not holding back at all. He even breaks one of his fingers, warning him, "You can't touch her. If you do, I'll kill you." Cheol-min gently checks on Jong Wa, but instead of thanking him, she gets mad at him for hitting her boss. "If I get fired, are you going to take responsibility for that?" she cries. Cheol-min is confused. "Why do you even want to work there?" he asks. "Because I need to live," she shouts back. Cheol-min promises that he'll take care of her, but she just sobs and tells him to leave. Maybe Jong Wa isn't really angry at Cheol-min, but she's just feeling hopeless and overwhelmed by her difficult life. "If only I could see," she laments, "things would be so different." After that incident, Cheol-min follows Jong Wa everywhere, secretly protecting her. He's like her silent guardian angel. One day, Jong Wa unexpectedly comes to see Cheol-min. She says she's decided to quit her job, and she asks him to take her out to cheer her up. Cheol-min promises to take her to a special place. True to his word, he arrives at Jong Wa's place early the next morning. He brings her a puppy as a gift, so she has a companion who will eventually be her guide dog. He names him Dinga, which means carefree in Korean, because that's the kind of life he's always dreamed of. So cute. He takes Jong Wa to a quiet, peaceful riverbank. Cheo Min tells her that he grew up in an orphanage nearby. He and his friends used to swim and fish in this river, but a big flood washed everything away. Now, this is the only place where he can remember his childhood. Jong Wa asks him to find 2 small pebbles. She'll keep one and think of it as Cheo Min, carrying it with her always. In return, he should keep the other pebble to remember her. They hold hands tightly. Suddenly, Cheo Min is no longer a long-time single guy. He has a girlfriend. Cheo Min asks his master, Choi, if he can come back to fighting. He wants to earn money to support his family. You can imagine how happy the 2 masters are. From that day on, in addition to his water delivery job, Cheo Min throws himself into training to get back into shape. Running, pull-ups, sit-ups, it's hard work, but he's happy because he knows Jong Wa is waiting for him every day. Now, he feels like his life has meaning because of her. Cheo Min fixes up her house, arranging the furniture to make it easier for her to get around. He even cuts a new window in the bedroom to let the sunlight in. Jong Wa is overjoyed. She reaches out and touches Cheo Min's face because that's how she sees him. They share their first sweet kiss. In the morning, Jong Wa walks Cheo Min to the door to send him off to work. She's already missing him. These 2 are totally smitten with each other. Cheo Min is back in the ring and winning fight after fight. His first opponent is a hyperactive little guy, but 1 punch is all it takes to knock him out. Next up is a taekwondo fighter with a fancy spinning kick, but Cheo Min takes him down with 2 quick punches. As he starts fighting tougher opponents, Cheo Min comes home with a swollen face, which breaks Jong Wa's heart. She teaches herself massage techniques from a book to help him relax. She worries about him getting hurt in the fights, but Cheo Min isn't scared. He wants to earn enough money to open a pottery studio for her. He'll even volunteer to be the delivery guy. They both dream of a bright future together, and they are deeply in love and happy. Today, Cheo Min is up against a tough opponent, and he takes a lot of hard hits. He only wins because of his strong will, finishing him off with an arm lock. In the locker room, he asks his coach to cut the blood clot near his eye, so Jong Wa won't worry. Even though it hurts, he can't stop smiling when he thinks about her. Tae-sik walks in to taunt the 2 masters. This jerk betrayed Choi and joined another club. He challenges Cheo Min to a fight in the professional MMA league. Cheo Min doesn't give a damn about him. Cheo Min comes home, and Jong Wa feels his face. But this time she doesn't find any bruises, so she's happy. It's so sweet how she cares for him without even being able to see him. The next day, Jong Wa takes Cheo Min to visit her parents' memorial site. She wants to introduce her boyfriend to her parents, like she promised. She tells him her heartbreaking story. 5 years ago, on this very day, her family was on a picnic celebrating Jong Wa's upcoming college graduation. They were having a good time when suddenly, a person on fire fell from an apartment building. A truck driver, who had been drinking, caused a car accident involving Jong Wa's car. Her parents didn't make it, and Jong Wa miraculously survived. But she lost her eyesight and can only see dim light. Cheo Min is devastated. He realizes that he indirectly caused the tragic accident that killed her family. He's consumed with guilt and self-reproach, but he doesn't dare tell her the truth. This is a major bomb drop. One day, Cheo Min comes home from training and is horrified to find the apartment a mess and Jong Wa nowhere to be found. Turns out she was trying to cook but got burned. Cheo Min rushes her to the hospital. Luckily, Jong Wa only suffered a minor burn on her arm. But the doctor says that if she doesn't have eye surgery within the next month, she'll lose her eyesight completely. They can't wait for an organ donor. The only option is to buy a cornea, but it's incredibly expensive. What a terrible situation. He doesn't see any other way, so he swallows his pride and goes to see Tae-sik. That jerk despises Cheo Min and refuses to lend him money. However, he tells him about a way to make fast money. This can't be good. The next day, Cheo Min takes Jong Wa to the park. While they're having a good time, he convinces her to have the cornea transplant. Jong Wa refuses because she knows they don't have enough money. Cheo Min lies and tells her that he has enough savings to pay for the surgery. If you hesitate, he says, you'll never see me or our children. He's pulling at her heartstrings. A few days later, Cheo Min meets with a crime boss. The boss gives Cheo Min a down payment and a cell phone, warning him about the dangers of the fight he's about to participate in. Cheo Min has to use a fake identity because it's an illegal fight ring in Thailand. Not only could he get caught by the police, but he could also face deadly revenge. Coach Bang finds out and desperately tries to stop Cheol Min, but he can't change his mind. Cheol Min asks Coach Bang to transfer the remaining money to Jong Wa if anything happens to him. He says he has nothing to regret if that happens. He is so selfless. A week later, Cheol Min takes Jong Wa to the hospital for her surgery. Before she goes into the operating room, Jong Wa tells him to wait for her because she wants him to be the first person she sees after she recovers her sight. As Jong Wa waves goodbye and enters the operating room, Cheol Min can't hold back his tears. Immediately, he has to fly straight to Thailand to participate in the death match. A stranger gives Cheol Min a fake passport. From now on, your name is Kim Hun, he says. This is all very shady. In Thailand, a tattooed, shaved-headed guy leads Cheol Min into a small, dark room to prepare. Tae-sik tells Cheol Min that his opponent is a brutal fighter who has killed many people in this fight ring. There are no rules. You have to beat your opponent unconscious or to death. There are only two outcomes, victory or death. He steps into the ring, which is enclosed by a steel cage. Cheol Min turns around, and his opponent is a bald, muscular, and terrifying dude. Just looking at their physiques, you can see they are completely mismatched. This is not going to be easy. In the VIP seats, a group of gangsters has bet a lot of money on the fight. Tae-sik even advises one of the bosses to bet on the bald guy. The fight begins, and Cheol Min jumps in with a beautiful spinning kick. But the bald guy doesn't even flinch. Cheol Min is taking a beating because his opponent is too big and strong. His punches do not affect him. The bald guy is unleashing a barrage of haymakers on Cheol Min's face. Even when Cheol Min is down, he continues to pummel him relentlessly. This is brutal. The bald guy grabs Cheol Min by the head, ready to deliver the final blow while he's showboating to the crowd. But Cheol Min suddenly fights back, attempting a counterattack. Unfortunately, the bald guy overpowers him and lifts him, pinning him against the cage. Cheol Min, with his last ounce of strength, jams his fingers into the bald guy's eyes. Blood streams down his face, blinding him and making him stagger. Seizing the opportunity, Cheol Min unleashes a series of devastating hammer fists and finishes his opponent with a beautiful flying kick. The bald guy collapses, unconscious. Tae-sik's face is a mask of disbelief. The gangsters are furious about losing their bets and threaten to kill Tae-sik if he doesn't get their money back. Tae-sik is in trouble. Meanwhile, the surgery is a success. Jong Wa cries tears of joy as her vision returns. Cheol Min calls the hospital and hears the good news. It's a bittersweet moment. But things are far from over. The crime boss forces Cheol Min to smuggle diamonds back to Korea as payment. Despite knowing the extreme danger, Cheol Min has no choice but to agree. He has to protect Jong Wa. Back in Korea, Jong Wa is heartbroken that Cheol Min disappeared without a word. She waits for weeks, desperate for his return, but he remains a ghost. She decides to report him missing to the police, but they can't help since she has no concrete information about him. She's never even seen his face. One day, Jong Wa receives a package from the nuns. It's a gift for Cheol Min. Seeking answers, she visits the monastery and encounters the man Cheol Min used to collect debts from, the same man who attempted suicide. He recounts the events of that fateful day. Jong Wa finally realizes Cheol Min was indirectly responsible for her family's tragedy. She now understands why he desperately tried to bury his dark past. He must have been tormented, she realizes. Jong Wa tries to recreate Cheol Min's face from memory, then breaks down in tears, racked with grief and understanding. 2 years fly by. Jong Wa now owns her dream, a pottery studio. She's a beautiful and kind woman, and receives attention from admiring men. However, she gently explains that she is taken. Jong Wa finds peace in her work and volunteers to massage patients in a hospital. One day, while caring for and chatting with an elderly patient, a man in the bed next to them suddenly wakes up upon hearing Jong Wa's voice. It's Cheol Min. He fights back tears, desperate to avoid recognition. He remembers being ambushed by Tae-sik and his men during the diamond delivery. He stole the diamonds and stabbed him multiple times, hoping to eliminate him. Cheol Min miraculously survived but has been left permanently disabled. His handsome face is disfigured by a gruesome scar. Life has dealt them a cruel hand. First her blindness, now his crippling injuries and disfigurement. Overcome by shame and self-loathing, Cheol Min is unable to face her and disappears from her life. After massaging the elderly patient, Jong Wa approaches Cheol Min's bed and begins to massage him, but Cheol Min continues to fake muteness and deafness, clutching the pebble Jong Wa once gave him. Tears stream down his face. Jong Wa suddenly feels a deep sense of familiarity, as if this man is Cheol-min. She glances up and reads the name on the chart, a completely unfamiliar name. Several days later, Cheol-min is discharged from the hospital. Driven by longing, he seeks out Jong Wa at the pottery shop to see her one last time, but she isn't there. He purchases a flower pot, then takes the pet turtle from the shelf. As he walks away, the dog recognizes Cheol-min, running and jumping on him while wagging his tail. Jong Wa rushes to apologize and help him up. They gaze at each other one last time. Then Cheol-min painfully wipes away tears and walks away. I shouldn't become a burden to her, he thinks. Jong Wa returns to the shop and discovers the turtle is missing. The employee remembers a man on crutches entering the shop. The dog barked and tried to run outside. In a sudden realization, Jong Wa understands that the man she encountered on the street was Cheol-min. She frantically rushes outside to search for him, but among the bustling crowds, he is nowhere to be seen. Consumed by grief, she beats her chest and cries out in anguish. She calls the hospital and learns that he had been discharged several days ago. In her despair, Jong Wa remembers the riverbank where he had once taken her. Could he be there? Cheol-min is releasing the turtle into the water when Jong Wa appears behind him. Cheol-min, being able to see you is the reason I had eye surgery. Please, look into my eyes. They embrace, and tears stream down their faces. And that's it. This has been a roller coaster of emotion. What do you think of their ending? Make sure to like and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.